live. I hope you can hear me. Hi Valen Cars, hi X-Man. Good to have you here. And the three other people that are also here. Yeah, today we are in Spa, and in the 1967 F1 cars there's a chance of rain. It will be deadly. It's the old 14 kilometers track, high speeds, average speed around 240 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it will be interesting. Hoping I can survive. I hope you all had a great weekend so far. And yeah, I'm gonna hop into the practice. So we have now half an hour of practice and then half an hour of qualifying, where we are not allowed to crash. If we crash, qualifying is over. And after that we have short driver's briefing, and then the race start. Race will be about 100 to 120 meters, depending 100 to 120 minutes, depending on how much rain we get. So don't know yet how that will be. I'm quick in the dry. I'm not so quick in the rain. I have a good car this time, and as long as it stays dry. So let's head right into it. It's already raining. Just a little bit of a drizzle. Let me know if the there's a wall. Let me know if the sound levels are alright. So if the car is too loud, please let me know if you cannot hear me. At least we have some straights, so I am able to talk a bit in between. Other than a bit different than in Monaco, where there was no chance to read the chat. And oh god, so much understeer. No chance to read the chat because of corners everywhere. This time it should be a bit better. Hi Rambo, yes, old Spa. There we go. So I'm currently in practice. I'm on 160 liters of fuel right now. That's also the amount of fuel I need for the race start. We'll have 28 laps. And now we have rain and sun at the same time. And yeah, that's a wheel off, and that would be race over. Oh god. I love the track as well, but as soon as it's raining, it's just so difficult. We will the special thing this time is that we'll race a mixed grid of Formula 1 and Formula 2 cars. Oh god, there's Jackson. Mixed grid. That means more than 40 cars probably on track, and high speed differences when lapping. So there are so many chances to die today. Let's try to avoid it. So in the 3 races so far, I had a second place at the season start because everybody crashed. Then I had a DNF in Monaco. I crashed at a harbor chicane, and I had to miss the previous race in Zandvoort, unfortunately, due to real-time events. But now I'm still sitting in P5 overall with 8 points, and I'm trying to increase that. Podium would be super nice today. Top 5 is minimum goal, or survival is minimum goal. If I survive top 5, should be in it. If it's dry, definitely. We'll see. Let's now try to get into the rhythm, which is hard because the track is so different in the rain. Multi-class open wheel. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Car is pretty quiet. I will turn that up a bit next time I crash. Or I can also park it and adjust as we go. Let me park down there at Stavilo. We're racing again with the great folks at HRSC. very friendly, very gentlemanly drivers. So let's crank up the engine a bit. So that's now 3 decibels more. I'm gonna let the one car pass that's coming right now. Or another one. No, that was it. I can go. Let me know if it's better. The house corner, yeah, that's alright. We'll sweep over the stairs in a few seconds. The house corner is alright. Oh, do you mean Burnonville? Oh, there's several house corners actually. So the one that's coming up is quite nice because we literally drive over their doorstep of that house there in front. You can really cut that. I didn't do it because I had so much understeer. And then there's of course Burnonville, a very long right-hander where you can run wide easily. And there's Master Kink, of course. That's probably the house corner. That's where we have a fries shop today in the real world, and I have been fried at that corner multiple times already. So yeah, 20 minutes of practice to go. Try to get a few laps in. While everybody's joining, 27 people so far online. Also feel free to check out the official live stream. It will be starting just before the race start, where we have really good pair of commentators, a really professional broadcast. So in case you want to see all of the action, there should be plenty of action today. So we are approaching Formula 2 car, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunately, the color coding in my head-up display is not set up for this multi-class race. But what I can see is that the rain has stopped. The track is still slightly damp, but I think on the racing line it's becoming already dry because so many cars are running. So we have a dynamic track surface here in rFactor 2, which is pretty nice. And it will dry up exactly where the cars are driving. Why is this a multi-class race? Because the organizers planned it to be that way. I don't know. We normally run 2 series, the Formula 1 series and the Formula 2 series, and you can only sign up for one of those. And in 3 races this season we run on the longer tracks, we run a joint race. So like in here, like at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, and also in Pescara, the longest track Formula 1 has ever raced at. We will also run that, I think, in 2 races. I still have to learn that one. No idea what I'm doing there. But yeah, they gave us multi-class, they gave us Old Spa and rain. What could possibly go wrong? Just Formula 2 cars here. Ah, that was a bit spicy. Throw it into there. Still no grip, and there's a traffic sign on the road. And a yellow flag. Yeah, this will be utter chaos, I think, in the first laps. Let's try to be in the front and leave the chaos behind us. Although people really drive nicely here, this track will just make it impossible to have an incident-free first lap. How is the engine sound now that I've increased the volume a bit? Old Hockenheim, we don't have that. I think there is an older version available, but we definitely don't race it. But some version there is there. I think it's not too detailed. So this track here in Spa, this is really one of the nicest ones with really high attention to detail and lots of cows and horses on the track side, like up there on that hill. It's too tight. Track is drying up quickly. Got Maddie Shepherd behind me, also racing a Ferrari. When do we race at the Nordschleife here? I don't know exactly, in 5 or 6 weeks maybe. I think first it's Silverstone, then Pescara. Then it might be Monza first, and then Nürburgring. But I'm not too sure. So it might even be more than 6 weeks. Normally we run in 3-week intervals. That was Hollowell corner. The wall there is also very inviting. Engine sound is perfect, thank you very much for the confirmation. A bit late turn in. Still need to find into the rhythm. Maddie behind me is haunting me. Hope they are on less fuel than I am. Oh, that was a bit late. And suspension is all on bent, so let's head into the pits. Thoughts on iRacing? Too expensive. And I don't like how the driving feels there. So in iRacing you really have to underdrive the car. Here in rFactor 2 you can slide the cars a bit better, you can correct the slide, and I like that much more. To me personally it feels more natural, and you don't need to practice as much to get going. In iRacing you just have to repeat the same inputs on and on and on, and here you are a bit more flexible. My 2 cents, but everybody can race what they want. Yeah, people are turning up the pace. My best lap in practice was a 28.3 at a completely dry track, of course. That was quickest on the server, but the quick guys usually are sandbagging a little bit, so it's possible that that I'm not the quickest, but rather somewhere in the top 5. That would be good. So let's go with half fuel, just to get a feeling for qualifying. And then from qualifying on, so in 15 minutes roughly, we are not allowed to crash anymore. Gonna fall asleep to this stream. Yeah. If you make it until the race, you will stay awake, I promise. Because there's so much going on. I just hope it stays dry. Shouldn't have overtaking Steph. The Formula 2 cars are pretty quick in the corners. They are lighter. Yeah, but we will not have pit stops. The tank is large enough, and refueling just takes too long. So it doesn't make sense to run with half a tank and then change tires and refuel. This race is a pretty quick one. The tires are not the main problem, probably. Because we are running on straights for a very long time. Tires have time to cool off. So tire degradation should be alright. Although I never did a full race stint. We will see. I just have to be so concentrated all the time, else this happens. Oh god. So my fuel tank is exactly big enough. I can run with 3 or 5 liters less than full tank and make the race distance. More wheels. Let's get one more lap in and then prepare ourselves mentally for qualifying. So far 33 cars on the server. I hope there are still a few more. So that is the one corner where it's very easy to run wide and then destroy your car on that house. By the way, how do you like this new feature here in the live chat where it shows the ones who commented the most and where you can gain experience points? I just found out about this yesterday. Didn't have to activate anything, it just was there. Maybe it motivates a bit more to text something, I don't know. But then in the end it doesn't make a big difference if it's the same for all live streams. It's not like I try to reach many people here with these live streams. I am happy if it's just a smaller one. A few people who are really interested, and have hundreds of people who just ask, when's the next automation video? And that's gonna be soon anyway, but yeah, I'd rather share the track with a few guys that are actually interested in the racing and not just hopping in asking about automation. Right, let's do qualifying simulation. Miss Gardner, South Korea racer, thank you. Hey Oskari, thank you very much. Can't wait to see you back on track. We have still a Ferrari available. Nicolas is not racing today, so... Oh, and it's the Formula B car. He crashed the Ferrari last time, so he has to drive the Formula B car this time. But I think Nicolas has to help out in the commentary, so... You want a Formula B car? Yeah, I cannot read everything in the chat. Just need to concentrate because one small mistake means death. But I can skim through it from time to time. Not still, this corner doesn't like me today. Very bumpy track. I have very soft car and I will crash again. I was on a good lap. Could have been P1, but yeah, not like this. Oh god. $65,499. What did I do? Where am I? There I am. Yeah, 1 second quicker here, half a second slower in the first one, I think. No, even half a second. I was going quicker, but yeah, it was probably on race fuel, so. How do I make so good cars in automation? I have 12 years of experience, or 13, so I was there almost since the very first days. And I drew cars as a kid, and yeah, just was very much into car design for a long time, especially historic cars. I suck a bit more at modern cars. It's just experience and yeah, taking a look at real cars and trying to replicate a few things, trying to combine things you have seen on different cars to create something unique. Yep, a reminder by the server admins, if we crash in the quali and missing a tire, then quali is over. So first of all, we should get a banker lap in to be at least in front of the Formula B cars. $35 people as of now. That's a good. Malmö defense rubs hands together. Just need to think about what's Malmedy first. I think that's the one after Camel. Oh no, that's the one after Burnenville, yeah. Yeah, that's the smaller problem for me. I crash in other corners right now. Blanchiment is a problem for me right now. Mostly. We also cannot escape out of the car as soon as we cross the line. We have to drive back into the pits. So we have to do an actual in-lap, which only takes 3.5 minutes. Okay, qualifying has started. I'll take a little bit of fuel out. Maybe 70. It's more stable on lower fuel. Don't crash on the outlap. The most important thing, right? Oh, Jennifer crashed already. Somehow I feel so much more nervous right now that I'm no longer allowed to crash. And that's exactly how you feel in the real world as well. Yeah, the track is almost dry. It still says 5%, so maybe off the racing line it's still a bit slippery. So 5% of wetness is still there. And definitely not yet lots of rubber built up on the racing line. Slightly damped. I don't know if I really can feel it. It's just more the nervousness than the actual track, I think. So I want to leave a bit of a gap to Austin. Austin is in a Formula A, as far as I know. Yes. Let's see. Ready traffic here, compromising my line. Try to catch Austin until Malmedy and then have a bit of slipstream maybe. Yeah, too far away. Austin is actually downshifting into Masta. Misshifted. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna pressure Austin too much into the next corners. God, my shifting is terrible. Traffic-wise not ideal. I'm gonna leave a bit of space now. Even though my banker lap then is a bit compromised, but it's the way it is. Yeah, that was suboptimal. Bit too close. And I think that I heard misshift there up front, and then all the momentum was gone. Niklas Kirsten already with a 28.5 in the first try. God! And no, Kasper Stolz it is. Also replacement driver at Ferrari Racing Club. Replacement driver comes in and goes to P1. Nice. Sim racing, at least previous pro. I don't know if they're still racing professionally. Not driving all too well right now. Not good. Austin also made a mistake. Would have been my chance to overtake now, but I was too bad there. Just try to get a few seconds out of this one. Maybe 2 seconds. I can go quicker. Another mistake from Austin, and now he's right in front of me. Decent lap. I might use this as an in-lap now. Yeah, thank you, Austin. I already backed out. Well, let's see. I'm not risking too much this time. If I'm significantly faster, I might still push through. Much brake. Lost a bit of speed. Good exit there. Mary Shepherd up into P3. Didn't have them on the radar during practice. I think I have to unfuel my car a bit. That was close. So most of the time definitely is in sector 1. Didn't have a good run yet. Below 330 is the minimum goal. That's what I should be able to do. There's also half a second there on this uphill. Yeah, I'm not risking it. I'm gonna go into the pits. I'm not risking it for a few tenths. And we have to get fresh tires anyway at some point, so let's do it now. There's nobody coming behind me. Yeah, I was in a good spot there. On the track, I got some clean air now. I don't know if it's too risky to give that up now, but I have to do it. Vienna up front. Yeah, the quick guys, they can just pull those laps out of their ass all the time. I need a few tries. So let me close the blinds, it's too bright here. And then I'm gonna... Right. Close the blinds, drank a bit. And now back. Yeah. Bit less fuel, and I also want to change my... Sorry. Good. In a good spot, just Declan there. We'll get him on a straight. Yes, this is quali, still 13 minutes to go. And then we have driver briefing and warm up, and then we're going into the race. Weather is beautiful for now. We'll see how that changes. So 2 more Formula B cars in front of me. And then I have clean air. Catching Steph ahead of Masta, that's good. And should be able to catch Jonathan D uphill after Stabilo. And Danny Foreman just overtook me, or is ahead of me in the standings. It's one of my main rivals, I'd say. Greetings out to the Netherlands. So, plenty of space now ahead of me. Just hope I can do it. So, sub 330. That's the minimum. Maybe I can crack that. Everything up into a 28s is probably gonna be hard. It's a bit of luck with traffic. Hammer time. And a bit wide there. That's alright. Not ideal, but already plenty of time on the clock. 6/10. Yellow flag. Is Okuda coming up? Formula 2 car. And bad entry here. Overcooking the tires. And Chris is dead. And I'm dead as well. I saw that coming and didn't lift off. Fuck. Yeah, that's qualifying done. Let's hope we don't drop too much. That was stupid. Why did Chris have to come from the house onto the track? Could it just stay to the outside? I mean, it's out of his control, but... Yeah, there's plenty of quick guys still waiting for a better time. Sido, Niklas, Jerry, definitely, Jackson maybe, Franek. What's going on, Franek? Ah, there he is, ahead of me, as I said. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a game of patience then. I would have loved to be up front there, top 4, but I'm dropping now a bit. I'm happy if I'm in the top 10. Niklas is still going. Good first sector, 55-1. Yeah, very good first sector. But yeah, things like this can also happen during the race, and this can happen to anybody. You really have to be cautious. You can just be the victim. Yeah, Niklas is on a flyer here. Yeah, I was on the same pace as Nick. I know that was his times. 55.6 was not too good. Niklas definitely is quicker. Yeah. Was somebody crashed and came back onto track and I lost the wheel. So I DNF'd from qualifying. I'm still able to race, but I have to wait until the end of qualifying now. Six minutes left in qualifying. Then we have driver briefing and then we are into the race. So Chris already apologized in the Discord chat. Not to me, but to Franek, but Franek is still going. So, but he confused us. That's alright. So let me download at least the driver's briefing so that I can show it to you. Where is it? There it is. And I'm gonna check if it's working also in Streamlabs. Not yet. Yes, now you can see it. That's good. Okay. I've dropped to P8 now. Niklas is in P1 as oh, 320 fucking 6. What the hell? It's just more than 1 second quicker than anybody else was in the practice sessions all 2 weeks in the previous 2 weeks. Holy shit. Yeah, top 5 still is possible. This will be a race of attrition. Everybody will crash, everybody will die. I'm definitely up to pace with Maddie and Bert, maybe Casper. We'll see. It will be alright. I just should not crash. Sido is also still going. Currently, timing-wise. Yeah, he has backed off. He will now start the last run. Jerry is already out. Okay, Sido is the only one who can get me. Oh, Darren also, no time. Devin, no time. They also might have crashed out. Devin is normally P1, so he's the current championship leader and he will have to start from P36. So we are still well off. It could have happened on the outlap immediately. We wouldn't have had any time. Now we're on P8. For now, maybe P9 or P10 in the no P9 in the end. That's all right. On board with Cedo. $56.2, is it not overly quick, I think? But still within reach. Rambo, with turn 3 you mean the end of the camel not so straight, so far below? The left turn? Because you could already count Eau Rouge Radillon as 3 turns. Yeah. Yeah, I should be doing quite well on the uphill because I have quite a lot of power. So I hope nobody will come close from behind on the uphill. But it all depends, of course, how it goes. If I get a good run out of Eau Rouge and Radillon, if I miss shift or not, I'll have it on my radar. And the people around me are experienced enough to take it slow in the first corners. Normally we have a good ratio, at least in the first lap, but then hell breaks loose. I would have loved to do a few more laps just for also my own rhythm. That's thrown out a bit now, but I just hope we end up in somewhat clean air at some point, so that I can focus on getting things going. Maybe even able to follow a car that might be a bit quicker than I am, just to bite myself into it and to hang on. Also helps to concentrate a lot if you have a leading car. Definitely clean lap by Cedo, but that cost a bit. I have a 31.0, so still a bit of time that needs to pass. Yeah, not the cleanest of braking as well. Will be close. Ah, he got me. By 3/10 or 2/10. Yeah, 2/10 exactly. I would have had that so easily. So P6, P7 would have been very easy with the pace that I had. I shouldn't have maybe cancelled the in-lap or cancelled the one lap that I was on. Just pushed through. And I think P3 with a very good lap could have been possible. But the race is a different beast. That car will be very different on high fuel. So, yeah. So now I'll join the driver's briefing. You should also be able to hear something. But nobody's talking right now, so.
60 ping.
Might be a bit quiet. A few people might be quiet, but that's the way it is. I'm not changing things around. Hello, Aloe. Good to see you. Just in time for a driver's briefing.
I think only Maximilian is still on the lap. And Gerard.
Frank and Danny, I think, as well. Unless I'm on replay.
I only see 2. Oh yeah. Danny, Frank, Cedo.
So let me eat a few bites. Get the blood sugar up.
Cedar's backed out. Danny's pitted. I think everyone's done.
Looks like it.
Yep.
Just before we start, is anyone else encountering the cars warping around when they're watching in-game?
The replays are very scuffed, yes.
Yeah,
I get crashed
okay,
quite
that's
often.
good.
Just the game being broken as usual.
Yeah, I was just making
I
sure.
have my
what-
driver hands reappearing all the time. It's really distracting.
Yeah. Much
Yeah,
better.
me too.
Enjoy the
That's bad.
final season of HRSC because after this year I'm done with this shit. I cannot be bothered anymore. I have had it. I am life's pinata. No, like this is ridiculous. Like if it was like the actual like the showroom stuff, or like the engine file that I had to correct with the fucking fuel consumption and stuff, so the Brabhams could actually make the race distance, that would be fine. But no.
Everybody's in a good mood today.
Right, let me get my fucking briefing document. Thank you very much, everyone, for turning up. As far as I could tell, everyone also followed qualifying procedures splendidly. Let me quickly share the screen.
Yeah, we had a few short-term things again with mods, as Nico just said. Some cars couldn't even make the race distance on a full
Okay,
tank, which is a big
so
disadvantage.
You'll notice that
so-
the format for this race is different. It's the first time we're using race format B, first of 3 times this season. That means the Formula B cars will be on the same track at the same time for the Grand Prix as the Formula A cars, so we'll only have one race. In this sense, there will be some changes during the race, meaning in blue flag procedure, for example, and all that stuff. But yeah, so server start and all that stuff, you know, the entire like stuff here, it's self-explanatory. It's just one race session instead of 2. 28 laps, we're presuming around 1 hour, 40 minutes to 2 hours for the race distance, depending on how the weather situation will be. Starting procedure is still a standing start. There will not be a formation lap. The lapping will follow Grand Prix rules. This is the blue flag rules that I addressed. The slower car must be letting the faster car through safely and quickly as not to impede it. When F2 is getting overtaken by F1, to the F2s, the most predictable thing you can do is just keep your line and just wait for them to get alongside on the straights. Don't try to like jink to the sides or anything, and you know, just stay predictable. That's the most important part there, especially because you know, if you back off the throttle and jump off the side, you're approaching Master King with approximately 50 to 60 kilometers an hour less than the F1 cars. So the most important part is staying predictable, not trying to just, you know, be over accommodating and all that stuff. Track limits is self-explanatory as well. I don't see where you would gain like a significant advantage without the game then penalizing you, but you know. Pit lane does not have a speed limit as usual. However, you are obligated to enter and exit the pit lane safely and the pit box as well in case you have damage. The beginning of the pit lane line is the sign after La Source. If you're planning to pit, please enter before the sign, so on the right side of the sign. Since it's only a line and not a pit wall, there's only, you know, a form separation, so to say, so it's you can drive over it, but please keep at least 2 wheels of your car to the left side of the orange pit line during qualifying and the race while on the racing surface. Simply because
Hey,
you know,
Nicolo,
if there's someone in the pit lane,
good to
they're
have
getting
you
out
here.
of their slow spot, they're getting out of their pit box, or they're just following the you know, the fast lane, so to say, and then you come in with like 120 kph overspeed. That's just a very, very avoidable crash waiting to happen. Carrying on with a broken car, it's the same rules as usual with that. Like all FB drivers already know. We have our FA drivers. You guys know about the reserve car rule. You know the benchmarks of it already. If you crash, rip a rear wheel off and it kills the engine, or if it rips 2 wheels off, that chassis is broken for the next race. We had 3 drivers from last race. We had 3 drivers from last race that had that issue. Myself, and now I'm in the commentary box, like fucking James Garner in Grand Prix, and Austin Birchfield and Tom D. So they are all in their other cars. Disconnect, in case of a disconnect or game crash, you are allowed to reconnect to the server and continue the race. The car will be in the condition that it was in, so it is not a quick repair. On that note,
I'm in P9.
I will remind
I got
people
crashed
here
out
to the
and couldn't do a quick
code
lap.
of conduct, which is mandatory for this series and any series hosted by HRC, because
So somebody came
if you have the point
in
where you
from a crash
basically
in
just,
Bernalville,
you drop connection,
came
you
back
get
onto the
on,
road
you
and
drop
I crashed
connection,
into
basically
that.
like that in a 2 or 1.5 lap rhythm. At that point, please just retire the car. It's not safe to carry on like that, and it's not safe for the others on track either. Finally, the track map in the orange zone. A bit difficult to see because it's a very big track, so an exceedingly smaller detailed track map.
Yeah,
the entire
P9
circuit
is
is an orange zone for lap 1. The remainder of the race will keep orange zone status for the sections for Eau Rouge and Radion, so our favorite section of this entire circuit, and Master King, for obvious reasons of shed-related fatal injuries. My final thing, I see that either 2 or 4 FA cars did not set a lap in qualifying, so they will start within the FB car field. To the FB cars as well, just watch out a little bit at the start. You're not just racing each other in that situation. The FAs are a lot faster, like just brutally put. There's no point in chasing for overall position because it's only points positions related to your position in your class, so for FB and for FA. So there's no reason to try and defend for position and stuff. Be aware, be alert at the beginning of the race. At the same time, the 2 FA cars, I don't think I have to say it because I know both of you. Just don't go for over-optimistic lunges. It is lap 1 after all. And at the latest, when we get out of Lacombe, we have a lot of straight lines where you'll just blow away anyway. But yeah. Weather there is a chance of rain for today. It shouldn't be heavy rain, but you guys have had this on the server as well. But yeah, just watch out, be careful. Everyone, best of luck, and I hope you have a fun race.
Well,
Are there any
P8.
more questions?
Somebody
Can I
dropped.
What time do we have?
Vanek dropped.
Oh, sorry.
One after the other, please.
Go on.
You may have go first.
Can I just clarify blue flag rules? In the same class, FA on FA and FB on FB, it's Grand Prix rules. The slower car
Yes.
moves out of the way. But inter-class FA lapping FB specifically, it's Le Mans rules, sports car rules. So the FB car should hold their line and be predictable and just race as normal. And it's the FA's responsibility to get past safely. Correct?
Pretty much, but also if an FB car, those guys will sometimes have faster cornering speed because they just weigh 60 to 260 kilos less.
Yeah.
If you are alongside in a corner, just let the FA car through. Don't try to fight them back and all that stuff. Just don't make it difficult for everyone involved.
Thank you very much.
It's best to coast a bit before the corner. Nobody loses
Yeah.
much time there. And my question was, how much warm-up time will we have after the briefing?
Honestly, at this point, I'd just let the warm-up run out
Cool.
because
Thank you.
of everything today.
At the
Alright.
start, obviously, we'll have to funnel through Eau Rouge, which is somewhat tight, and we shouldn't go like 4 or 5 wide at the start. But would we be allowed to go into the pit lane with all 4 wheels at the start?
To avoid, yes, in case there's a crash. Otherwise, to make a move and all that stuff, no.
Okay, thank you.
It's basically the same thing as going off track. You're going off track to avoid an accident, but if you're going off track to overtake, that is a 5-second penalty to Lando Norris, but not to Max Verstappen. Right.
What?
Are there any other questions? Max, you were saying something?
I didn't quite understand the last part there.
Yeah, it was just a shit joke.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry
I
about
thought it
it.
was
But
quite
yeah,
a good joke, Nico. I laughed.
thank you.
All right, just one more thing before we go. Please be patient. Please be patient today. That's the key word. I want everyone to finish today, so everyone needs to be patient between classes or on the track, as best as you can. Be on your best behavior on other cars. Let's try to get as many cars to the finish as possible.
Do we have time to go to the toilet?
Yes.
You got 5 minutes.
One question, if that's okay.
Yep. Question, Jackson?
Sounded like his audio cut.
That's great timing.
Yeah.
Right, good luck, people.
Good luck. Rest of you can head out. Go do race preparations, go pee or something. I'll wait
luck,
for
everybody.
Jackson to.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yes, yeah, people.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, so let's go again with a full tank. Try to get first lap feeling and then do a practice start. We are starting on a decline, so that might be quite interesting. Hi to everybody who joined. We will start the race in 5 minutes or 7. Yeah, but very soon. I'm in P9 overall because I got crashed out in qualifying. Otherwise I would have been somewhere in the top 5, I think, but it's alright. Everybody will be patient, of course. I will be patient, and I hope the others don't disappear too much into the distance, although Niklas Kirsten is just absolute man on a mission today. Thanks, Well Cars. I don't know if I got this. Don't have it fully under control, but yeah, at least I should try to not fuck it up on my own. And the rest is just sit and wait. I know I'm quick when I'm going on my own. We'll see how it works out with the other guys. Oh, there's a crash. Somebody over that hill. Yellow flag. So many chances to die here. Oh, that was actually Tom D. Tom is my teammate, but he only has the slower backup car available because he crashed last time in Sanford. So quite the speed difference. It must be so frustrating to sit in that dog of a car. So we'll make it back to the start-finish straight and then just try to get a start practice. We start warm-up, so I will not make it to the... Sorry, another 5 minutes will be added. So session restart in 30 seconds. I won't be at standstill by then. But I would like to stand on that decline. And Devin is trying to go by. So 15 seconds to go. I can try to stand here and then just see. Yeah, I have to stand on the brake. That's not optimal. But it can manage to do it. Okay. Session restart. Wait another 5 minutes. Yeah, Aloha, let's see what the race finish will be. It might be over early, like in Monaco. We'll see. By the way, the official broadcast could already be up. Let me check if that's already the case. Yes, the official broadcast is already running. The link is in the pinned comment in the live chat. So if you want to check that out in parallel or after I crashed, feel free to do so. It's really good quality, and I hope also Nico's mood will be uplifted by all the action that he sees. Yeah, the official one, basically only the drivers watch them. I don't know why. I think they're really nice, but why should you watch them if you don't know somebody who's racing there? So I really love to watch them and to rewatch my race, to watch what the other guys have been up to. As I have had quite in-depth talks with many of those already on Discord and so on, so it's really a nice community, and we cheer each other on, we try to support each other, and then we also of course want to see how the overall race went and not just your own race. So yeah, I'm definitely just trying to hold my position first. Everybody in front, Sido, Maddie, Bert, Sido, Bert, Kasper, Yanne, they are pro or ex-pro sim racers, so yeah, it's fine to be behind them. Danny is an uprising youngster, let's say it that way. 17 years old, always in my range. And yeah, I'm always very close to him fighting. Maddie also very quick, very consistent. And Niklas is my age, I think. And I don't know how he has improved so much. And was now 1.5 seconds quicker than anybody else in qualifying. But we'll see. Even the quick guys have been crashing out in the past because things can go wrong quickly. And we'll see how it goes. I can crash, they can crash. In the first race I got a P2 because everybody crashed. Except for Niklas. So anything is possible. Top 8 get points. So that's after survival, that's the minimum goal. But after practice and after I've shown quite some pace in practice, I would like to have a P5 at least. Or actually, if I would have qualified up to the front, and if it was dry in the race, I would also like to have a podium. Because the car is pretty good this time. Just checking if things are working. Yes. Setup is loaded and assigned. No pit stop planned. Okay. Somebody is still. Myth is still not there. But then we have 40 cars. And if Myth joins, we have 41. Oh god. Monaco, I got a position in the harbor. So Darren Andrews crashed in front of me, and I was a bit shocked and crashed as well, simultaneously. The harbor chicane is so deadly in the old version. And yeah, Sanford, I missed that one. unfortunately. So I'm sitting in P5 overall with 8 points. I think P1 is shared between Niklas and Devin all the way at the end there with 22. I didn't actually fall into the harbor, but I guess I joined some yacht there once I got out of the burning wreckage. Everyone in. Okay, let's go. Just checking stream setup looks good, and then we are able to go very soon. Should have gone to the toilet. Oh god. Skipping sessions in 30 seconds, and then we head to the grid. Heart rate is going up. I love this track so much, so I really want to do good, but it is so dangerous. Nah, no toilet speedrun right now. It's alright, I think I can make it. The race is not too long. Just 2 hours. There's Franek in position again. P9, yeah. Alright. 90 seconds. Currently it is dry with no rain and it looks sunny. Good for now. It can change, but currently, at least for the start, looking alright. I did 6-hour races, so 2 hours feels like a sprint. Okay, there we are. I may move to the right, but not to overtake people, just to avoid things. I just hope everybody for Eau Rouge and Radillon will be patient. The rest will work out somehow. Oof. So, have fun watching. I will probably maybe be quiet for the first 1 or 2 laps. Yeah, car is rolling. So I'm holding the left pedals with my left foot and I'm on the gas with my right. Start. I was a little bit right off the line, but I had to avoid a crash. I think it's alright. What was that? Weird bump there. And, God, I had to hit that fucking sign. Somebody's already dead. I think that's Maddie. close call. Oof. Devin is out already, championship leader. I think the car is alright from the traffic sign hit. Don't feel anything bad. Need to get past Cedo soon. So I see the top two still on the horizon. They are fighting, and then the three cars ahead are P3 onwards. Yeah, still making small mistakes here and there. But it's alright, I'm just staying where I am for now. Once I get down to 120 liters, the car should feel a bit better. So I'm losing quite a bit of time here on the uphill yet. Losing contact a little bit. But at least I'm not yet under pressure from behind. Changing light conditions don't make it easy for me. Are people dropping like flies? Yeah, right front is always a bit cold. It's alright. Oh, and that's a suspension piece I collected. Where do you go? Oh, God. It's, currently the race is just throwing things at me. It feels a bit different now. Don't know if it's bad yet. These bumps, sometimes they send me so wide. So, 3 sim racing pros and Niklas in front of me. I think with my own force and power, I don't know if we can gain much more. First of all, don't turn in too early. Don't die. Have a nice gap to Danny, who is holding up Franek. So I'm in a good spot. Niklas is not going overly quick right now, just Kasper was nailing it. Yeah, everybody's picking up pace now, and I'm still the slowest one from the top 5. Not a good exit. I think those up front are just a bit too consistent for me, but head down. Yeah, I'm definitely strength in the high speed. I have the most power, I think, so really at top speed I'm good. But on acceleration I'm still a bit down. I think maybe the Ferrari is a bit heavier because it needs more fuel. In the end it will be about consistency and trying to get your laps out and not to die. Also have a bit of luck lapping other people. Lapping is not yet starting. Maybe around lap 10. I won't experiment now with when I step on the gas. I'm always driving by my gut feeling, and I won't do anything completely different now. That's what you do in practice, I think. Fuel-wise we're looking good. Half a lap overfueled. People are slow up there. Maybe somebody made a mistake. Oh, there's somebody to lap. Yep. Then Fandango. Might have been a bit late here on the brakes. Lock it up to get it slowed down. But I definitely gained compared to the others. I also went quicker than Niklas did. Just a little bit. Good exit. I still see all four of them in front of me. Losing time compared to P1, but that's alright. Inside curb is dangerous. Don't do that. Bad. Half a second gone. But yeah, definitely getting away from P6. 13 seconds already. Really good. Vernonville Mile midi section. Just not nailing every lap. That's the difference between the top runners and myself. But that's, as I said, I'm still happy where I am. Bert is maybe falling off a bit of Janne. That was close. Ran wide. All the time I get lost again. Oh, the track is 5% wet. When did that happen? Don't see any rain. And the lapping will start in 1 or 2 laps. Still a lot of people have crashed out already, so it's not as busy as I thought it would be. Steering is feeling alright. I don't think it makes a big difference what I hit. Maybe it points a little bit to the left, but it's okay. I can manage. Better not to think about it. They are so consistent, and that's the difference. No mistake, nowhere. Ah god, come on. Bottled the whole Rouge section now because of that. Sun has decided to come back. It's good. Kasper is running away. So quick. Yeah. Making here and there my small mistakes. But now the interesting part will start. Lapping. Maybe we can gain a bit there again. Vanek has overtaken Danny, but his best lap is still far off. Oh, somebody... that's the lapping action, yeah. Filippo Marazzi coming up. Hope I can catch him before Lashimo. That would be crucial. Oh, yeah. Just about. Didn't pull all the way into La Source because Chess was on such a weird trajectory. Yeah, that's costing now. No. Yeah. And that seriously hurt the car. That was so stupid. Well, from me, not from Chess. There was no grip outside. Car is pulling to the right now. We'll see in Bernonville how well it takes right-hand corners. Definitely more twitchy. Pit stop is not an option, takes too long. think I should be able to hang on to Q5. But anything more following the others is, I think, from the table now. It's manageable, but I think it's a bit slower in the corners. I lose a 10th here, a 10th there now. Which is alright, because Vanek behind me is not that much quicker. But yeah, no ambitions to the towards the front. So basically just trying to bring it home, I think. I will still try to push one lap and see how fast it is. I think the good times are over. Because anything can happen, I will still push on and try to stay focused. I think the time loss is maybe a second over the lap. That's alright. Thank you, Gerard. All the experience. Danny is out or pitting. One of my closest followers. Very twitchy there in the Master Kink. Remember that every single lap. Holloway might become dangerous as well when the tires degrade. Vanek is not yet increasing the pace. I'm good. Oh yeah. Is becoming lighter, definitely. High speed, you mean? Yeah, but I'm still reaching 310. Maybe I should reach... top speed is still fine. I think it's just not very good exits that I get, because the car is a bit more twitchy. Next lapped car coming up. Danny is still going, he really just was in the pits. Yellow flag, blue car done, that's probably Formula 2. Yeah, Quentin, Frenchman. Niklas had a smaller mistake. 34 only. Maybe he also had to lift off during Quentin's crash. Finally a good exit here. Two more cars coming up. Matthias and Olli. What? God. Still no rain in sight. I can live with that. Yeah, I'm just not able to improve my lap times anymore. The others are. As the cars become lighter. Yep, that was a bit weird. There was a meter left. We'll get those two on the way to Masta. It's a battle for P1. In the Formula B or Formula 2. Happy that I didn't disturb them. Favorite F1 car? I'm bad with names of F1 cars. Of course, all of the Gordinis from the 50s. Also 70s Ferraris. And 1999 and 2000 Ferrari as well. Those look so nice. Probably 2000s Ferrari, yeah. Oh, got a problem here. Oh, yeah. That's a bad spot to do that. Lucky I lifted off at least a little bit. Again, Clem. Clem, I think also was the car where I then had the crash into Radio. No offense towards Clem, of course, all my mistake. Should be more patient also in this situation. Only lost a second, that's okay. Halfway mark. I wish we would be further down the line. Even though the car is a bit bent, it's still fun to drive, that's the main thing. It's not only suffering and pain. Again, running right into Stabilo. When the others are not too far away, anything can happen. I thought I would have had it in me to catch Bert at least, but yeah, too many mistakes. Break a bit earlier, but this one was so scary. So many people are dead already, right? How many are going? 20 maybe? Clem? It's the last. So we're down 50%. Oh god, the car is developing a life of its own. I can't lean on the tire anymore, they are already so hot. They will lose grip so quickly if I do anymore. The race is out, oh god. Oh, into left-hand turns you mean, yeah, but that's where the car actually feels worse than in right-hand turns. Sorry for always mixing up left and right. Yeah, the other ones are going 330s now. And I'm going 33s. I'm happy that I'm still driving. After the radio incident, it could have also been a wheel off. So. Touching that inner curb is so dangerous. New personal best last time. Still 1 second off the other guys, so more than one, sometimes two. Janne is picking up the pace now. New fastest lap by Janne in P3. Still 7 seconds to Bert. Maybe Bert also drops off. These are just hopes. I think it won't happen. I don't know how they are treating their tires, and I don't know if I'm doing it good or bad. too late again. Scary. Heart stopped. Come on. And it don't lift off long enough. It won't go in. Pushing too hard now. Yeah, they are not lapping faster because of more wear, because they are quicker and more consistent. I make mistakes in 1 or 2 corners per lap, and that's the difference. They're just really good. Oh, a wheel. Should have hit that as well, so then that I hit everything that you can hit. Carla's wheel probably. Miff is coming up. Maybe I can catch her on the uphill. But this time I don't try to hit the telephone poles there. Yeah, I hope she can still make it through the quick corners, and then I catch her on the straight to Blanchimont. It's also Formula 1 car, so she's not that slow. Don't talk in the braking zone. Not catching her in front of Blanchimont. Ah, doch. He is moving out of the way. Thank you so much. Right foot is turning numb. Should invest into a proper seat. Left car ahead. Yeah. Don't risk anything here. That's close enough. Yeah, I think P6 is done. I just need to bring it home for the last 9 laps. And I also think the chances for rain are becoming more and more slim. Don't lose concentration now. Snapped a bit. Yeah, Bert is also falling off, and I think I could have gotten him without the damage. Quite a lonely race in the end. Didn't expect that. 8 laps to go. That's about 20 minutes. Big oversteer. Not scary at all. Oof, 2 scary moments. Alex still slower than me. Good. Yeah, also lapping was less of a problem than I thought, because everybody crashed out so early. It's really less of a problem. Except for I, who I bottled it into radio. Oh, this was too late. Ferrari again, quite slow. Already has seen me, thank you very much. That was too tight. I almost hit the fence there. God. Jana is approaching Niklas, so there might be still a fight in the top 3. So at least something to watch on the big stream, on the commented one. I think they're also both in the same car. The Beagle. Representation of the eagle. Our car is becoming really twitchy now. Six laps to go, 6.6 in the tank. Before lost a bit of time, yeah, that's true. Currently it says 12 seconds. Still a lot. Let's climb again. This time I catch him on the straight. Right in the middle of the track. Giving me both options, you can say it like that. Back to 13.5 seconds. Yeah, no catching. Definitely not. No risk this time here. Yeah, I don't think I'm catching before I'm driving too bad. Also my grip is really giving up. car is really twitchy now, and I'd rather stay alive than trying to reel in 30 seconds in 5 laps. That's impossible. Yes, Bert is just doing 333s now, but I'm doing the same, so I even goes 34 this time. Lost the second last lap, so and they're still 1.3 behind Niklas. Crazy how close they are together at the front, the top 3. What, 10 seconds, P1 to 3? Yeah, no more risk now, this is stupid. Yeah, P5, I'm super happy with P5, for sure. 4 more laps. If you see the names of those who survived, P5 is a great result. I'm starting to become tired. Better end this soon. Bit more clouds now as well, but I think it will stay dry. One second between Niklas and Janne, they're really on it until... So, I don't know, I wouldn't have survived the whole race. Driving like that. I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright, nobody's coming, nobody took a look. Aye. God. Am I going in the right direction? Yes. Oh god. I don't know how that happened. I was just becoming very twitchy. Maybe I turned in early, maybe I was too hectic in the transition, I don't know. Okay, I won't complain about bad luck this anymore. This was super lucky. And it's super twitchy. The left rear, the suspension bit, I think it feels worse and worse where I took the hit. It feels like it's hanging down on that side. Still 27 seconds ahead of Franek. Three more laps. And no wake again. $20 seconds is what I lost, only 18. Niklas gained a lot on P1. Only 5.5 seconds there. Crazy, top 3. Okay, Masta kink again. This time a bit more careful maybe. Super careful, 20 kilometers less than normally. Somebody took out a sign there. The 200 meter marker is missing. 0.7 seconds for Janne. Oh, Niklas is really... Yeah, I just gained half a second last lap. It's not enough to catch him, 2 laps to go. Don't think Janne will do anything stupid. Rather take the points. He's in need of points. He's even behind me in the championship standings. Because he had 2 DNFs so far, I think. .2. Pressure is on. At least Janne is keeping Niklas busy, so that Kasper, the teammate of Janne, can still win this. Yeah, Niklas had the best pace on a single lap, definitely. Also holds the fastest lap. But I was also better on a single lap than overall in race pace. So these pro drivers really, they just are too consistent. This is a different level. Still 0.4 seconds. .0 across the start-finish line. Oh, good. Last lap, they have started the last lap. And they go in parallel over start-finish. I'm going super slow now. This is rFactor 2, very old game, 2012, 2015, something like this. The predecessor of Le Mans Ultimate. 20 seconds to Franek still. So bring it home last lap. I'm so happy that I didn't have to fight anymore at the end. There goes on the fuel light. Perfect timing. 1.6 laps in the tank. Still Niklas ahead of Janne. One last time, Master King. Holloway and Stavelo. And Kaspar Stolze is reaching the finish on his debut. Gets a win for rFactor, just as a replacement driver for Ross McGregor. And takes the victory. There he is at the finish, and 5 seconds later it's probably Niklas ahead of Janne. Yes. Not a 1-2 for Rafa. Niklas now in a very strong position for the championship. And beat Janne on his own power. That's also very important for the future runs. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, it's still been played, rFactor 2, because it's just, for physics-wise, a good game. There are many mods for it. Not as many as for Assetto Corsa, but physics-wise it's better. But a bit clunky with all the UI and problems and configuration files, and yeah, it's not easy to get into, but I love it. Especially for its historic content. Last time das was. God, I'm completely shot. I'm so happy this was one of the shorter races of the season. Oh, there we go. P5. Yeah, I said before, I'm happy with P5, and I think I have to be. I was happy and lucky that Cedo crashed out, else probably I wouldn't have done it. So turn it off. Oh, my back hurts. Where am I in the championship? Now with this, Janne might overtake me, or maybe I'm still same points. I should get 4 points. Janne gets 6, I believe. And he was 2 points behind me. So I'm on par with Janne. Niklas Kirsten is in front, definitely. I have no 12 points. Niklas 30 or something in P1. Then there's Devin Browne, who crashed in lap 1 today, with 22. No, that's P2. P3. Who is in P3? Is that Bert Knobs? Maybe. And I should maybe already be in P4 then. with all of the crashing that has been going on. Yeah, P4 maybe, P4, P5. And on same points as NA. So, still good. Happy. Very happy. What else? Who else do we have? Franek in P6 will be happy still on Haybales to get an upgraded car later in the season. So I guess that's the maximum he could achieve with that dog of a car. Same for Matt Wright. Danny had issues, was probably around my pace. Had some issues in the pit stop, but also couldn't follow me. I always was following Franek. So I guess I would have ended up in P5 anyway. Just that, of course, we had some crashes there. Devin would have ended up in front. He started at the very back because he was crashed out in qualifying probably. Maddie was also, she crashed. He crashed at the exit of Stabilo and put that traffic sign onto my visor. Another person, and Zeta of course, so I was lucky to end up in P5. You missed the finish? Yeah, not a problem, I just coasted to the end. Nothing happened. I'm very happy in P5. And yeah, still I had a lot of fun even though the last 5 laps were A, scary and B, tiring as hell. But in the end it feels like you achieved something, so not many people that survived today. As you see here, more than 50% DNF. Darren also DNF'd on the last lap. No. Why? But yeah, no, so the quick guys didn't crash, so I'm the best of the rest, probably. And that's good enough for me. Some people are still going, I guess. Or just... yeah, they are finished. Most of them should be finished. Yeah, maybe, yeah, P4 Bad Knobs also already finished. So I guess we're done for today. Oh, with a lucky P5, 4 points. That's all I could ask for today, I guess. And I'm so happy that we survived that spin in that spin in the Master Kink. That was super scary. Super lucky there. I don't know, Aloha, if you had seen the crash. Absolutely insane. So I'm super hungry right now. Need to get something to eat. And then probably have a quiet rest of the day. Do a bit of preparation work for the next automation video. And then have a quiet evening today. I'm pretty shot from the week still. So I hope you all also have a very good rest of the weekend. Maybe watch a bit of the Festival of Speed at Goodwood. And I hope to see you all again very soon, either here. In 3 weeks there's then Silverstone, which should be a bit easier. Track-wise it's just a pancake. And then before that definitely a new automation video. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for keeping me company. This was fun and see you soon. Bye bye.